Hello and good day. I'm Kenneth and this is my research proposal on the positive role purposes play not only in different cultures, but across different genders. When I say genders, I mean male and female. I hope you enjoy this proposal as much as I enjoyed conducting the research on it. A little disclaimer, there is still work to be done, but my hope is to shed more light on this very important topic. Before we get started, I'd like to keep the atmosphere light and airy. So I wanted to start off with a few dad jokes, if you would enlighten me. So my son asked, "Dad, did you get a haircut?" I said, "No, son, I got them all cut." How do you get a squirrel to like you? You act like a nut. You know, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. What concert costs just 45 cents? 50 cents featuring Nickelback. And finally, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. So the research question is, does the positive role of purpose differ across culture as well as gender? In an article written by Hung Yang Chin and Ching Lang Ching titled Developmental Trajectory of Purpose, Identification During Adolescence, Links to Life Satisfaction and Depressive Symptoms in the Journal of Adolescence dated 2020, the researcher is able to get a better understanding that in order to transition into adulthood, having a clear sense of self is extremely important and needs to be cultivated. In the same article, a book is cited by William Damon in 2008, The Path of Purpose, Helping Our Children Find Their Calling in Life. The researcher is able to also better understand the subjective sense of one's life as purposeful. It varies, however, between individuals and age. Not many people can identify their purpose during adolescence. Among youth aged between 12 and 22, 20% had no purpose at all. 55% developed rudimental life goals without real commitment or specific plans, and only 25% devoted themselves to a clear purpose in life. My hypothesis is that there will be significant difference in the positive role that purpose plays in culture and in gender. The null hypothesis is there will be no significant difference in the positive role of purpose across culture and across gender. The design of the proposed study will be quantitative descriptive design. The variables measured will be positive role of purpose found in cultures and the positive role of purpose found in gender. Excuse me. A sample of 60 people will be used, 10 males in 3 different cultures, 10 females in the same 3 different cultures. All 60 samples will be the age range of 14 to 18, and the data will be collected once the Diagnostic Adaptive Behavior Scale has been administered. The population that will be studied for this research proposal will be across 3 cultures: Caucasian, African, and Hispanic Americans, as well as different genders from grades 9 to 12, ages 14 to 18. Consideration will also be given to demographics from the wealthy to those who are impoverished. A request for volunteers will be sent out to targeted groups and communities in the areas of consideration and demographics identified. The inclusion criteria will be Caucasian, African, and Hispanic American males and females between the ages of 14 to 18 and grades 9 to 12, from the wealthy to those that are impoverished. And the inclusion criteria will be gender, culture, or demographic outside of the inclusion window. The assessment instrument that will be used to measure the variables of interest in this proposal study will be the Diagnostic Adaptive Behavior Scale. The statistical test that will be used for analysis will be the independent t-test. The rationale for using this statistical test is that it lines up with the difference between the same variables from different populations, e.g., comparing culture and comparing gender. This concludes my presentation, and I look forward to answering any questions that may follow.